Okay. Okay. Every movement must have a moment. Those moments must be disruptive. It's the disruptive moments within that movement to give it momentum. Things that I can tell you about is the disruptive side. To be disruptive is two things. Number one, you must say something or do something so revolutionary that it changes the very fabric of a person's thinking. You must do something or say something so revolutionary that it changes the very fabric of a person's thinking. So notice that when we talk about your brand, we're really talking about things that y'all can do and say to change the fabric of a person's thinking. Like, by the way, if you wait till your kids get a master's in business, you are putting them in business 20 years past their prime. That's disruptive. You see what I'm talking about? It changes the very fabric of their thinking, right? That business schools are failing, changes the fabric of their thinking. That, if you go to medical school, you come out, you become a doctor. If you go to nursing school, the majority of people that come out are nurses. But most people who got MBAs end up working for somebody else's business. So the business school is broken. You know what I mean? All those are different things that you're doing or saying that changes the very fabric of the way people are thinking. You see what I mean? Or you change the very fabric of a person's thinking. You get it? The second thing to be disruptive is you must challenge the norm. You must challenge the norm. So, in other words, sometimes y'all gotta look for how are you challenging them? Right? So, if you don't challenge the norm, you're back.
Yeah, that should be in here. I'm gonna go take this aside.
So you gotta challenge the norm, right? Mm-hmm. When you challenge the norm, in other words, what normally happens when people try to put their kids in business? Challenge the norm. You know what I mean? What is the normal way that people go about it? Oh, they get them a lemonade stand. Oh, they do this. Challenge the norm.
Put them something age appropriate, that's when it's getting started.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, that is a bad name.
Huh?
Isn't that ridiculous?
But yours is just fine too.
See, mine looks like this.
You're like mine.
This is your brain. We'll be calling and be like, yeah, you having that? It's my brain on the Trevor.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is really freaky. Like, I couldn't even mimic this if you paid me.
Right.
Hers like Spalding.
It's
Spalding. Oh, Spalding's very organized.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be up front, man. How much, you got to take as much time to do with what's the...
Take as much time you need. What's the time you need?
You're fine.
Probably be done by 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going to part 2, right? Engagement sequence.
Yeah.
How about Barry? You need Barry?
You gotta do a recording, but I'll be done in about an hour, so.
I hear you.
I gotta do a recording, so I'll be doing a recording in about an hour. So you can do a quick commercial for me. Okay. And Shay, you can do the commercial. You need to shoot the commercial too, Shay. You need to shoot the commercial too. You need to shoot the commercial too.
What?
What does this do?
For what?
For a Black CEO, Shay. So that's very okay.
You'd be like, I don't know. I just thought.
Okay. Now you got the methodology, right? That's the process of the system that we use to produce results. First in our lives, right? Second in our business, and third in the lives of the people that we call to serve. Okay? And then I want to make sure, did I tell you that movement minus a message equals no action? Okay, got it. Okay. So the next one is the third one is a message minus a methodology. A message minus a methodology equals no results. A message minus a methodology equals no results. A message minus a methodology equals no results. Message minus a methodology equals no results. So we meet people all the time. Your competition is this way. Oh, I'm so passionate. Why are you doing it? I'm so passionate. I just love working with the kids. I just love the people. So I'm gonna tell you something. Passion minus process equals poverty. 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 Passion plus process equals profit. Passion plus process equals profit. So if you, I don't care how passionate you are about something, if you ain't got a process, you gonna broke. You going out of it. So when we talk about the methodology, we're really talking about the process, right? And so the process is that which we add to our process, to our passion, to make our realities come true. That go with the principle, process, strategy, action, right? So, you know, the other thing is passion minus principles is equally as dangerous. You know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta have, you know, passion by itself. The rule of thumb is that passion by itself ain't gonna get it done. You get it? So what happens is, in this methodology, is that if a message minus the methodology equals no results, whatever results y'all hate in your business, I don't care what it is. If you hate your marketing results, your viewer results, you hate your sales results, you hate your movement results, you hate your tribe results, whatever result that you hate, whatever result you don't like, it always boils down to your methodology. So if you don't like your marketing results, you got bad marketing methodology. You don't like your sales results, you got bad sales methodology. That means you don't have a process or system designed to produce results. So always go back to not what do I need to do, right? Is what process do I need to have? So the rule of thumb is all successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs, right? All successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs. All successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs. Okay? All successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs. So when y'all are working with those children, what you gotta do is they gotta not just be entrepreneurs, but they also gotta be systempreneurs. An entrepreneur is the person who has the courage and the will to carry out the big to execute the big ideas of their life. But a systempreneur is the person who put the process in place to execute the big ideas of their life. They both working on big ideas, but one has the courage and the will to get started, the other one has the foresight to put a system in place or a process in place to execute it. Because entrepreneurship is having the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. So this is what y'all doing now. Y'all right now showing the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. First, you had the courage and the will to let your children live out the big ideas of their life. Then y'all said, okay, let us live out the big ideas of our life, which is to help parents raise mobile children all around the country. Because entrepreneurship is having the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. All successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs as well. That is, you have the foresight to basically put in place systems and processes to execute the what? Big ideas of your life. So you need a couple things. You need the courage and the will. Courage and will plus system and process equals success. So you need the courage, you need the will, you need the system, you need the process, and that equals success. So what happens is right now, y'all in the stage of, y'all got excited, y'all got pumped up, and y'all had the courage and the will to execute the big idea of your life. What's missing is you don't have the system and the process to execute the big ideas of your life. It don't come down to who working harder or who working lesser. It don't come down to who's smarter and who's not so smart. It don't come down to who knows this or who knows that. It's gonna come down to a message minus say what? Methodology equals what? No results. Because a methodology is a process or a system that we use to produce results. First in our lives, second in our business, third in life of the people that we are called to serve. And it's called, not cause, right? Because all successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs. You get it? Principle. Entrepreneurship is the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. Principle. Write it down. Entrepreneurship is having the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. Here's the thing y'all need to know. All entrepreneurs are in business, but not all business owners are entrepreneurs. You need to know that. Entrepreneurship is having the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. All successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs. Systempreneurs is having the foresight to execute the systems and processes necessary to execute the big ideas of your life. Systempreneurs is having the foresight to execute the processes and systems necessary to carry out the big ideas of our life. So those people who want to help their kids start a business because they're passionate about lemonade, them being passionate about lemonade doesn't guarantee them any more success than playing the lottery. But you need courage and will, systems and processes to be a successful entrepreneur. You get it? Or to be successful. Okay? And that kind of gets you to your M's. Now you kind of got this bigger picture of what's going on. Okay? And then everything is gonna come down to what's your movement, what's your message, what's your methodology, and then the money is simple. Right? You just put money right here. Right? Money is always connected to the metrics. So money is always connected to the metrics. Okay? Okay? Now, I want to make sure y'all get this. I want to make sure I get it just right. Let's pull these notes for y'all real quick. Money. People pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. You take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. People pay you principle. People call it the principle of I am. People pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. If you take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. Information, action, money. People pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. You take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. Information, action, money. Information, action, money.
Take it out of order.
People pay you first with their information, second with their action, third with their money. If you take it out of order, you cut your revenue by 80%. Information, action, money. Okay. I did tell y'all something wrong here. I put quantifiable influence. Quantifiable influence is right here. If you can't turn your influence into action, all you are is popular. Under money, if you can't turn your influence into cash, all you are is popular. You got it? So there's quantifiable influence and then there's quantifiable revenue. So this is quantifiable influence. You got that right. Under money, you got to put quantifiable revenue. If you can't turn your influence into cash, all you are is popular. So what's happening, to
If you can't turn your
influence into cash, all you are is popular. So Tamara, your job is you got to turn the influence into cash. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or correction, I'm sorry. Because you're speaking, you got to turn the influence into action, right? So what you're saying has to make them take the action to sign up to meet with the salesperson.
Okay.
Then her job is to turn that influence that y'all just shifted the influence.
Mhm.
Her job is to turn that influence into cash. So I went to the stage, I spoke at the conference. I turned it into action. Text Shay if you want to meet with her. You know what I mean? Y'all can talk about that
Sit
with
down.
Right, exactly. Then Shay's job was to turn that influence into what? Cash. Right? But we all playing with what? Influence. Because if you ain't got no influence, you ain't got no business nowhere. You ain't got no influence, you ain't got no movement. You get it? So having a movement is always about carrying that influence. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want y'all to remember two things. Money is about a meaningful contribution to the world, right? I'm sorry. Business is about two things, right? A meaningful contribution to the world.
That's business.
Yep. It's about money and making a meaningful contribution to the world. Business is two things. It's about money and making a meaningful contribution to the world. If you missing either one, you got a problem. You're either not making enough money or not contributing enough, or both. But business is about two things: money and making a meaningful contribution to the world. See, if the money is funny, this is where you're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna give y'all one closing statement in this section, okay? And I want you to never forget this. The prescription for profit always includes process and principle. The prescription for profit always includes profit and principle. The prescription for profit always includes process and principle. So what happens is a lot of times, the reason why your revenue doesn't show up is you don't have no process, it just goes to methodology, right? And you don't have no principles that's driving your action. So everything you're doing is being driven by just your passion. And passion causes entrepreneurs to martyr themselves. Basically, I'm killing myself and killing my business, but I'm doing it because I'm doing it for the people, I'm doing it for the giver, I'm doing it for my passion. And they use martyrdom as a reason for why they're not profitable. But being in business is about two things: money and making a meaningful contribution to the world. If you miss it, either one of the two, you got a problem. Because a movement plus a message plus a methodology equals money. And the reason why I'm pointing this out to you is every time y'all got problems in your business, you say, we went to this conference and ain't nobody signed up. What did we do wrong? First, you gotta say, what if nobody came to your workshop? If nobody came to your workshop, what was the problem?
No, the movement.
The movement, because there was no concept, no idea
around.
for people to rally together, right? Then, and you can argue either one. Either one, you can still make an argument for either one. But then you can say, they came to the workshop, and ain't nobody signed up. What was the problem?
Was this a problem with the
We had a problem with the message, right? So, we gotta go back to work on what we were saying, right? And then, what if nobody got what we were talking about? What if the results were just bad? What if the stuff that we were telling them didn't work? What if the results of trying to get their kids in business that we had 100 people that paid us to come to our workshop, and out of those 100 people, only 2 people actually created their own business. What's the problem?
The methodology.
Right, because they followed our system and it didn't work. Right? So when you're trying to figure out what to work on your business on, you gotta work on it based upon, you gotta diagnose it based upon this. Like sometimes, I said, okay, now what's gonna be my message? What's gonna be my methodology? What's gonna be my movement? What's gonna be the thing that people wanna join? What am I gonna say to inspire them to take action? What's gonna be the system or the process for them to easily follow? And when I knew that, I knew it was gonna equal the fourth M, which was money. You got it? All right, so now we'll move this over here. We get to some more paper. Now we're getting ready to go a little deeper in, right? And then we're gonna go into government prospecting sequence. So we'll get y'all some more sheets of paper. And we're getting ready to talk about next what we're gonna call this another principle, another set of principles. What we call tribe of 100, okay?
What's it?
Tribe of 100. Tribe of 100. Tribe of 100. I'm gonna show y'all what that means. There you go. Okay. Tribe of 100. All right. Tribe of 100 is based upon a very simple principle. Just get $100, just get 100 members. Right. Just get $100, just get 100 members. Put the top of your paper, tribe of 100. Okay, so now, here's the thing. You are now in the era of membership-driven organizations. In order for you to run a successful membership-driven organization, all you need to do is just get $100, just get 100 members. How many members do you need?
100.
100. How much money do you need? That's all you need. All you need is just get $100, just get 100 members. Hashtag cash flow simple. Every business, hashtag cash flow simple. Okay? Now, what needs to happen is we have to develop a process that basically gets you to 100 members, okay? And so what you're in now is you're in that rise of membership-driven organizations. And that is to say that there are only two types of model that you can run as a business, right, in this era of time. So just write down CKE, and I want to make CKE and CKG. One stands for capture, kill, eat. The other one stands for capture, keep, grow. One stands for capture, kill, eat. The other one stands for capture, keep, grow. Right? Capture, capture, kill, eat. Capture, keep, and grow. Capture, kill, eat is the hunter's model. A hunter basically says that everything that they consume, they gotta kill it first. So they are consumption based and they always kill first. Everything they consume, they gotta kill it first. Okay? The farmer's model says that everything I consume, I grow it first. So it's the difference between a hunter and a farmer. Okay? Farmer is capture, keep, grow. Everything a farmer consumes, he grows it first. You got it? Now, everything a farmer consumes, he replaces and he replenishes. Everything a farmer consumes, he replaces and he finishes. So not only does a farmer grow with that which he consumes, he also replaces and replenishes that which he consumes. So what you gotta be is today's entrepreneur. Capture, keep, CKE, CKG, capture, keep. Okay, you don't kill it. Capture, keep, and grow. Okay? Now, today, what you gotta be is an economic farmer. Right? So today's entrepreneur has to be an economic farmer. So just put, I must be an economic farmer. My crops are my products and services. Okay? All right, so your crops, put your crops are your products and services. Those are your crops, okay? Now, the reason why you want to choose an economic farmer model is because you are able to replace and replenish everything you consume. The reason why you use an economic farmer model is because not only are you able to replace and replenish that which you consume, you are able to, you're also growing it yourself. So what you're saying is you're developing your own tribe, your own model, your own clients, your own marketplace, your own customer, your own product. You are developing your own stuff. You're creating your own marketplace. You get that? So now what has to happen is that when you look at today's model of, you pull up a seat, we'll just kind of go through some of the what's in there before we have to write down some other stuff. All right, so when we talk about the rise of membership-driven organizations, when we first came into the marketplace, they would teach us sell till they buy it down. And, or the equivalent of what they refer to as like upsell hell, which is basically you buy something and they say, oh, I thought I was gonna get everything. No, you need to buy this too. Oh, no, you didn't get this. And before you know it, they just keep upselling you. And then what happens is most of the people have been trained to basically believe that you keep selling the client until they either run out of money or you run out of product to sell. Well, that causes the client to basically, at some point, to either run out of money or just be annoyed with you because you basically killed their spirit, you killed their belief, you killed their dream in their business. So in the capture, keep, grow model, you're no longer trying to kill the goose who laid the golden egg. The goose is your member. Their eggs are the membership dues. And so what you got to do these days is you have to create your own membership-driven organization. So if you look at American Express, that's a membership-driven organization. Visa and MasterCard are credit card companies. But if you call American Express, they will tell you we're not a credit card company. We are a membership-driven organization, and our members get access to our card and other financial services. You look at Costco versus Best Buy. Best Buy will tell you they are a retail store. You call somebody in Costco, they will tell you we are not a retail store. We are a membership-driven organization, and our members get access to our warehouse. And over again, if you look at the profit and loss sheet from Amazon, the thing that's most profitable on their books, Amazon Prime, right? If you look at Apple right now. One of the things that they're doing that's most popular. 10 years ago, you wanted to buy some music, you went to iTunes, you paid 99 cents. 10 years later, you go and you buy Apple Music membership. And so over and over again, from Dollar Shave Club to Apple Music to Spotify to your cell phone companies, from T-Mobile to AT&T, over and over again, from Blue Apron to Amazon, you're going to see all of these billion-dollar corporations move into member models. Recently, in the last 6 months, Volvo has decided to move into a membership model. Now you pay them $600 a month for a membership, right? You pay them $600 a month for a membership, and they give you the car. You can change it out every year for free, and they pay for the insurance, and they pay for all the maintenance. All you got to do is be a member. No loan, no lease.
Wow.
Yeah, no buy for cash. Just become a member. You get it? BMW just followed suit. Theirs is $3,000 a month. Lexus followed suit. Even Uber is now experimenting with a member model. They said, you know what, maybe you don't want all of us. Just get an Uber membership. And we'll just take wherever you need to go. So over and over again, you start to see people building member models. And so what happens is, why do they build their member models? Because with anything that is not in a member model is unlikely to be sustainable over a long period of time. So we're talking about sustainability. And so the problem that you're running into on that side of sustainability is a lot of businesses can create initial success, but they can't create long-term success because most of them are hunting. They are hunting the client. They're preying on the client. They're preying on their needs. They're preying on their hopes. They're preying on their aspirations. They're preying on their bank accounts. They're preying on their credit cards. They are treating the customer like prey. And so what happens is, as a hunter, you're going to be fat today, right? You can be fat, dumb, and happy today, and you can be starving and poor tomorrow. So in other words, they cannot be sustainable. So recently, they had a march in Washington with the Parkland survivors, and literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people marched. But because nobody joined anything, there's no result that they're going to create. It's going to be sustainable. Then you have the NRA. They are a membership-driven organization. So all their people, they had now, because of that, they had even more members come to the recent meeting than the last meeting. They put even more money. So the NRA, basically the National Rifle Association, the move for Parkland would have been like, you know what? We're a peace and love association. Because now they could have people paying membership dues, right? Then they could have hired lobbyists. They could have hired, advertisement, and they could have, affected the economy on a consistent basis. So all the NRA did was wait them out because one is a membership-driven organization, and the other one is no matter how passionate people are, they're going to disperse because passion minus process equals what? Poverty, right? You cannot get the result that you are looking for. So over and over again, when you see people who set up business structures that don't really have a member model associated with it, it's going to be hard for them to be sustainable. What's going to happen is you're going to create something called cash burn. And cash burn is where I brought in $100,000, let's say, in the last 6 months. I gotta service it. And then all of a sudden, next month, I have no money coming in. And so I'm still living off the money that I brought in. Yeah. And so I'm burning through my cash faster than I'm bringing it in. And because I'm not bringing in cash consistently. So now my business do like this. You know what I mean? And I just hope that I'm always 1 or 2 steps ahead of being broke. You get it? So what you got to do is you need sustainability. Anything that is not in a recurring model is basically going to be non-sustainable. Okay? So all we want to do is create a membership-driven organization. Why? Because Amazon makes $1 billion and they have a membership-driven organization. Apple didn't buy Beats by Dre. They didn't buy it for the headsets. The headset was developed. They bought it because Beats by Dre had a curated subscription music service. And if you look at it now, initially they made more money off the headsets, but they could have just created their own headsets called Apple headsets, and that would have been that, and nobody would have even thought about it. Matter of fact, you didn't see people really wearing Beats by Dre anymore. It was a trendy kind of thing, and Apple ain't stupid. They didn't buy it for the headsets. They bought it for the subscription, the curated subscription service. What they bought it for is, see, even if you buy some Beats by Dre, at max you're gonna buy it one time over the next 3 years. You ain't gonna buy another set for at least the next 2 to 3 years. So Apple Music, you buy that every month, $9.99 a month. And so now when you look at over time, as of June 16th, the #1 music subscription service in the United States now is Apple Music. They bought it because they needed sustainable revenue. You get it? This is all under Tribe of 100. So now, what do you have to do to create a membership-driven organization? Because if you don't have a membership-driven organization, you're going out of here. Everything's going to be membership-based. Remember I told you movement plus message plus methodology equals money? Okay. Well, when a person joins your movement, what do they become?
Member.
They become a member. People who join movements are members, right? People who join movements become members. So the movement is the concept or the what?
Idea.
That people do what? Rally together around, right? A movement is the concept or idea that people rally together around. When they rally together around it and they join our movement, they become a what?
Community tribe.
When they join it, they become a what?
Member.
They become a member. And the only way to become a member is they gotta pay us some money. Exactly. And the reason why they're gonna pay us some money is because we had a message and a methodology. Yes, we did, right? So you follow that your movement is designed to basically create members. And members are designed to create what? Right, revenue. Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there, right? So now you understand why movement is first. Movement is not the first M arbitrarily. Movement is the first M because a movement creates something for people to join, right? And so in 20 years ago, when you had a brand, the only thing you really wanted people to do was 2 things. To know about your brand. Oh, get my name out there. The second thing was to buy from your brand. Oh, buy this from my brand. But in 2018, you don't need people to you don't need them to just know about your brand. You don't need them to just buy from your brand. You also need them to join your brand. Powerful people ask what?
Powerful question.
The question of the day is how do you get people to join your brand? Right. Because when somebody becomes a member, what they're doing is joining your brand. So what you want them to do is really join your brand, join your movement, join Raising a Mogul. You get it?
Yes.
Now, when they join our brand, here's how we do that. There's a process. Let's go back to the board. First, create a $100 product. First, create a $100 product. First, we create a what?
$100 product.
First, you create a $100 product. Number 2, you create a $100 product launch. Number 2, you create a $100 product launch. Why don't you create a $100 product launch? You got a $100 product. You got to tell the world about it some kind of way. So you need a $100 product launch. You got it?
Yep.
Third thing is you need to create a $100 sale. Now you got to create. I got a $100 product. I got a $100 product. right? Product launch, I gotta sell something. So I gotta create $100 sale. Fourth, I gotta create 100 members. Fourth, I gotta create 100 members. If I get 100 members paying me $100 a month, how much is that a month? 10,000. How much is that a year? 120,000, right? So number 5 is create your first $100,000. Create your first $100,000. Just get 100 members. Just get $100. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. Just get 100 what?
Dollars.
Just get 100 members. 1, 2, 3. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. So you know what I'm telling y'all? Y'all ain't even in business until y'all get your 100 members. Business don't even start until y'all get your 100 members. Because you're not even sustainable until you get to 100 members. You get that? Hashtag cash flow simple, right? Now, here's the thing, is that now that you got to $100 and you got 100 members, then we got a couple of other things. Number 6, create your base. Put this 6 and put bonus, right?
Create your.
Just put bonus. It's kind of some bonus information. So number 6 is bonus information. Basically, your base product will create your base product. Your base product should have more value. Your base product should have more value. Your base product should have more value, right? Which equals a lot of stuff, right? And your higher levels, right? Your higher level should have rare value. The higher level should have rare value. Okay? Now, let me just tell you what that means. Okay? I want y'all to imagine that we went to a buffet, and this buffet had a membership program. And they said, Tamara, for $50 a month or $100 a month, we're gonna give you all this food. We're gonna give you more food than you can handle. You're gonna get a lot of food, and that's our bronze level program. And you get a whole lot of food because your base level program equals a lot more value, meaning a lot of stuff. Really like everything with the kitchen sink. But then you say, well, if that's the bronze level, what do you get at the gold level? And I said, girl, I'm gonna give you even more food. I always tell them to give you more food than you can handle. Now I'm gonna give you some even more food. What do you think about the value of that?
I've already got it. What do I need to invest more to get
Exactly.
even more when I can have my unlimited share?
Which is the problem that most people have when they create their membership organization. They say, okay, in the lower level, we're gonna give you all this stuff. At the higher level, we'll give you a bunch of more stuff. They don't want more stuff. They want more value at the lower level, but at the higher level, they want rare value, right? So let's talk about what rare value is. Rare value, you can write it, is anything that is customized or specific to the member. It's anything that is customized or specific to the member. It's anything that's customized or specific to the member. Anything that's customized or specific to the member. Okay? Now, you asked me, Tashanta, you asked me about which products should she sell because you go to the sales page for the lower ticket product, but which ones are the ones that Janelle should be talking to the guys about? The higher ticket sales, those that are customized or specific to the member. If I'm doing one-on-one coaching, that's customized or specific to the member. If they're coming in for a VIP day, that's what? Customized or specific to the member. They come into a retreat. They come into a marathon. Anything that starts to be, the higher levels are about rare value. It's not about more stuff. It's about anything that's customized, right? Customized or personalized, right, or specific to the member. You got it?
Mhm.
So basically, if y'all start looking at the tiers of your membership, just remember this, the higher the tier, the rarer it has to be. You got it? Now, this starts to give you kind of the blueprint of what needs to happen. Now, here's the thing. Now you have $120,000 a year. Okay? Next, I want you to write down number 7. Number 7. The average person has 3.5 memberships. The average person has 3.5 memberships. The average person has 3.5 memberships. How many do they have? 3.5. 3.5, yeah. 3.5 memberships. Tamara, I want you to put in parentheses and Tashanta, I want you to put fast track to $1 million. Fast track to $1 million. Would y'all like to make $1 million?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So how do we fast track to $1 million? Here's your pathway to $1 million. To get to $1 million, I need 1,000 members. Right now, to get to $1 million, I need 1,000 members paying me $100 a month. To get to $1,000, I need, to get to $1 million, I need 1,000 people paying me $100 a month. You ready? Tamara, I'm gonna give you a quick pop quiz. How many people do I need to have 1,000 members?
1,000.
How many people do we need to get to 1,000? Okay, now, that's a good answer, but it's a wrong answer. The average person has how many memberships?
3.5.
3.5.
So what you actually need is 350 people. Because the average person has how many memberships?
3.5.
3.5. Let me prove it to you. You can now go to the Apple store, right? And you can get your iPhone at $31.50 a month. Every year you switch the phone out. That's it. You can become an Apple member. And every year you get a new phone for $31.50. That's just the phone. After you buy the phone, they say, oh, you know what? You're going to probably need to keep this phone safe. So I need Apple Care. That's another membership. You know what? This phone takes amazing pictures and videos. But you ain't probably going to have enough storage on your phone. So you need iCloud. And you know what? This thing, you can listen to some music. And guess what? You need Apple what?
Music.
Yeah. That's 4 memberships and I ain't even all they got. Right, because the average person has how many members? 3.5 memberships. So as soon as you get to your first 100, right, then you start moving towards how do we get to 350 members. And all you have to do is create other memberships within your brand, right, that benefits, that is in harmony with your brand and benefits the client so that they can join that too. But all you need to do is just get a,
$100.
just get a, yeah. So we create some additional memberships, right? So we have Global On Demand, Speaker Nation. You know we have multiple types of memberships, right? Broadcastpreneur, Videopreneur, just get $100, just get a member. Because we create additional memberships for them to join. A movement plus a message plus a methodology equals money. John Legere takes over as CEO of T-Mobile. The first thing he launches is something called the Uncarrier Movement. This is how they took over the marketplace and took out Sprint, took out the 2 people below them. They was in 5th place, jumped to 3, and was on the heels of 2. They created something called the Uncarrier Movement. And a movement is the concept or the idea that people will rally together around. You got it? Told you, like a broken record. Now, what he started doing is every movement must have a moment. Those moments must be what?
Disruptive.
Disruptive. And it's a disruptive moments within our movement that give it momentum. So we started doing things this way. We said, you know what? Everybody charging you too much. I'm cutting the price of all our phone plans, and you can now get started at $50. Prior to that, everybody was charging too much. They said we're gonna do unlimited internet, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do the whole thing like $50. whole market started shifting. He started controlling it. He created his own marketplace and started controlling it, right? Then he said, you know what? I tell you what, I'm gonna give you Hulu, Netflix, free pizza on Tuesday, all of this. Now they bought Layer 3 TV, all of this inside the membership. Because he's starting to get a whole lot of value, right? Because he's creating members. Whenever you see the profit and loss sheets, when they come out for AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint, they're only tracking one main number, subscriber growth, which is code for a membership, right? They are running, T-Mobile is not a cell phone company. They are now a membership-driven organization. Why did AT&T buy DirecTV? Because they are a membership-driven organization. Why did Verizon create Fios? Because they are a membership-driven organization. Why did Amazon buy Blue Apron? Because they are a membership-driven organization. Why did Apple buy Beats by Dre's music subscription service? Because they are a membership-driven organization. Over and over and over again, all you're going to find is that you're going to see that those people who are creating membership-driven organizations will be the people who will run the future. And if you don't have a MDO, a membership-driven organization, right, you got a problem. Because raising a mobile society is a what?
Membership-driven.
It is a membership-driven organization. And we have a goal, right? Powerful people ask what? Powerful questions. Because questions still focus. And in this life, you only get what you focus on, right? You only get what you focus on. What are we focused on? Powerful people ask what? Powerful questions. What are we focused on? Memberships. What are we focused on within our membership? Just get a
$1 million.
just get a what? What do we start with?
Just want to get $100,000.
Just get $100. Just get $100 million. What are we focused on?
We tired.
She said $1 million. $100, 100 numbers.
Just get $100. Just get $100 million. So your initial focus. She's like, just get $100. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. That's your focal point. And the question is, how do you get to 100 members? By focusing, by serving, by being a part of it. Them people that don't know what's happening. See, y'all are worried about whether or not 20 people showed up for your call. It don't matter. If 5 people showed up and all you sold was 1, I'm closer to the number, right? So let's just imagine, right, that we have a tribe. And in our tribe, to be a member of our tribe, we have a rites of passage. And the minimum rites of passage represents the minimum standard of excellence for a person to become a member of your tribe. So there is, what's your minimum standard of excellence for a person to become a member of your what?
Tribe.
A tribe is also synonymous with a community, right? Which is also synonymous with a, right? Which is also synonymous with a what?
Marketplace.
Right? Which is also synonymous with a what?
Distribution.
Distribution channel, right? So in order for somebody to join our tribe, to join our movement, to join our marketplace, to join our community, they have to go through a rites of passage, which represents the minimum standard of excellence required for somebody to become a member of our tribe. Well, let's just suppose that basically, in order to be a member of our tribe, what you have to do is, you got to join the meeting, you got to come to the meetings, you got to do this, but the minimum standard is you have to pay, how much?
$100.
Right, so you got to pay $100, right? And let's just say my goal was to basically, let's just say that I thought, okay, I got to get to $120,000, so like, I got to get to $120,000, I got to get to at least $100,000, right? Let's just suppose tomorrow you sign up a client for $90,000, right? How much further do I have to go?
10,000.
Right, wrong.
For what?
Because the goal is what?
Oh, 100 members.
So I got how many you want to go?
99.
Don't ever look at the money and miss the people. The money, listen, the revenue is not in the big sales. The revenue is with the people. If you get the people, you always got the revenue, right? But if you miss the people, you'll have the money today, but you'll be starving tomorrow. That's the hunter's model, right? You need the farmer's model, okay? So the goal, see, someone's like, oh, what's your goal? My goal is get $120,000. That's not the goal. Your goal is what? I'm getting 100 members. So when I went to Raleigh, North Carolina, me and Shane were there for one goal. What was that goal? 100 members, right? And we walked out of there with probably 15, right? But I went in there looking for we are tracking to 100. Ain't but one conversation that y'all have every week, no matter what. How close did we get to 100? Did we get one person? Did we get 2 people? Oh, we flew to Good Morning America? Great. Did you talk to anybody? Yep, I got at least 2 members. Oh, we were on TV. Oh, we went to Power Network. Okay, where you at? It's like, oh, every week that you didn't get at least 1 to 2 members coming into your situation, that is a problem. Right. So your only goal for the 2018 is before we get to the end of 2018, you need what?
100 members.
You need 100 members paying $100 a month, which means that we have to create something so valuable that it makes somebody want to pay $100. Because in the base product, we give them more value. Everything but the kitchen sink. Right. At the higher levels, we give them rare value. Anything that's customized, personalized, or specific to the member is rare value. They don't want more value at the high level. They want rare value at the high level. Now, how do we get a member to stick? A membership group, listen, having a membership portal is not a membership driven organization. Right? And let me just say this. The rule of thumb for a membership driven organization is just get a what? $100. Just get 100 members, right? 1, 2, 3.
Just get $100.
1, 2, 3.
Just get
$100. Just get 100 members. Cash flow simple. 1, 2, 3.
Just get $100.
Just get 100 members. Cash flow simple. See, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. Most entrepreneurs got 100. They got 100 ideas and they got 100 members. See my point? Right. We ain't got no other ideas to talk about. We got no new ideas to talk about. Everything else going in the Genius Journal. We ain't got no new ideas to talk about until we get to what? We got no new ideas until we get to 100 members. Put it in the book. Put it in our Genius Journal. Right? The number one problem for today's entrepreneurs, they got 100 ideas and they ain't got 100 members. Number one problem is they got 100 ideas and they ain't got $100. Right? If you ain't got $100 and you ain't got 100 members, ain't nothing else to talk about. What we talking about today? We still at 60. What we gonna do? We go to broadcast. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about. So you gotta focus. People ask powerful questions because questions steer what? Focus. And in this life, you only get what you focus on, right? So we are focused on getting 100. And every day when we get up, we got one question. How do I get to a what? 100 members. How do I? That's the question of the day. By the way, hey, it's a great day. How you doing? How are we gonna get to 100 members? If you keep asking this question over and over and over and over and over again, right? Your mind will literally start to shift. And it will force you into processes necessary to create 100 members. Everybody, this is what's on my screensaver. This is what's on my computer. We go home, it's on my refrigerator. It's written. I got little tabs there. Just get $100. Just get 100 members. How am I going to get to 100 members? It'll drive me focus. And then all of your focus comes in harmony. Because y'all need focus. Y'all need harmonic focus. All three of you. The reason why me and Shay fight back and forth, because we had to get our focus together. And now we were like, just get $100, just get 100 members. Just get $100. We are like the board. And everybody on the team is thinking one thing, just get $100, just get 100 members. I hired a marketing guy. And the guy says, well, this is what I can do. I can do this, I can do this, I can help you do Facebook, I can help you do all this stuff. You know what you ask the marketing guy? How are you going to help me what?
Get 100 members.
That's right. That's all I care about. How you help me get 100 members? Oh, you don't know how? Oh, no. Well, you're not the guy. Right. I can talk to the sales guy. What's our revenue goal? We don't have a revenue goal. We want a what?
100 members.
Yeah, because we're trying to create something sustainable. You ain't trying to, business is not a one-night stand. And one-night stands rarely work out for anybody anymore. So might as well just go ahead and do it right and create a real relationship. Membership's about having a relationship. Everything else is just a one-night stand. Memberships are about relationships. Everything else is just a one-night stand. And that really works out better, really works out well for anybody. You get it? Okay, now, let's talk about the 6 pillars of a membership-driven organization. Number 1, first rule is that a membership portal is not a membership-driven organization. It's just a digital access point. So that's what you gotta know. Now, under that rule number 1, put the first pillar is community. You need community. So the reason why I created a community for y'all Facebook group, is just a place where people can get together and be represented by their digital avatars. It's where people can get together and be represented by their digital avatars. 20 years ago, if you met somebody online and you married them, like, ooh, it's kind of weird. Now, people meet people on Match every day, Tinder every day. They're used to people accept your digital avatars as a representation of you. So the community is where digital avatars get together. You got it? It's where people of similar beliefs. A movement is a concept or ideal that people rally together around, right? So the community is where those people who have rallied together get together. It's where those people who have rallied together get together. A community is where those people who have rallied together get together. A community is where those people who have rallied together get together. A community is where those people who have rallied together get together. That's a community. Where those people who have rallied together get together. So the reason I knew that I was going to teach y'all today, movement plus message plus methodology equals money, right? I did not come up with the idea because Trevor is brilliant. I came up with the idea because Trevor had the right question. And I said, oh, what's their movement? I said, is raising a mobile society their movement? No. That's their brand. What's their movement? I said, what's the thing that a movement has to be a concept or an idea that people rally together around, right? It's gonna be like a broken record, right? Teaching is repeating until learning takes place. Learning and seeing what you do, it doesn't stand takes place. So, what people rally together around? When people rally together around each other?
Yes.
Yes. So we needed something to cause people to rally together around. So we created Mobile Kids, which became the movement, right? Or the concept or the idea that people rally together around. What people? Parents who want their kids to be in business. See? Right? So, that's why we created, now those people who join your movement inevitably become members of your movement through paying, right? And now they become a member. You get it? So we have this community. So remember, the powerful people ask the powerful questions. What's the movement? If you were to ask the same question, you can't do the same thing. It's just who has the right question. You get it? So when y'all have your meetings, keep asking a bunch of questions. It'll lead you to the right answers, okay? The answer's not with me, it's with you. The second piece that you need in a membership-driven organization, or the second pillar, is you need content. You need content. You need content, right? So content it can be digital, right? And it usually represents audio, video, or written items to reinforce your brand. So if anything that's audio-based, video-based, or written that reinforces your brand. That's content, right? So you do need content, but content by itself is not a membership-driven organization, okay? And I want to be clear, because a lot of people are like, I got a membership portal. That ain't a membership-driven organization. Matter of fact, the attrition rate on people who have just a membership portal is greater than 50% over 6 months. Did you know that? So what you need is you need more than just a membership portal. Should you have a membership portal? Yes. But does that make you a membership-driven organization? No. You got it? Number 3, right? You need to include in your membership an event. Because people who get together in a digital community, they inevitably, what do they want to do?
Hang out.
They want to get together live, right? They want to get together live. So they can't get together live if you don't have an event. So inside of your membership, that $100 membership, you need an event. Because if you meet somebody on Match.com, what's the thing that you're going to eventually want to do? Yeah, I want to meet up. I want to see what you look like. I want to see what you drive, what you look like. I want to get together. So put the event. This is the reason why most people who have in the personal and professional development space, this is the reason why they always trying to sell people tickets to the event. Because they got to keep selling. They got selling this year. Next year they go back to selling tickets. They got then after that. Next year they go back to selling tickets. Well, they should have just put it inside the membership, but every year they would know who's going to be there because all the people are what? Members. You get it? So you need an event. The fourth thing you need is you need a service. You need some type of service that provides value. When Amazon Prime launched, their service was that you could get 2-day shipping. You could get 2-day shipping for free. They had a service. Blue Apron, they got a service. Uber, they got a service. Amazon Music, they got a service. You gotta have some type of service. I don't care if it's a bi-weekly meeting. I don't care if it's group coaching, right? But you have to have a mass market service. By the way, put mass market service. So you're clear that it's not specialized service. Mass market service. You need a service. You need a service. You need something that you do for the client. Now, let me be clear. Your membership portal is not something you do for the client. You need a service. If you want them to stick, you need a service. You need a service, okay? That's why Netflix started producing original content. And they said, okay, well, one of the things you're gonna do is we have a service where we give you original content. They release original content every week. Now they produce new stuff. It's not just about the old stuff you get access to, like the old movies and DVDs and stuff. We have new stuff we produce every week. You need some type of service, get it? Sixth thing that you need is additionally, you need.
5? Are we on 5? Oh,
Yeah, 5.
We're on 4?
5.
We're on 5 now.
Yeah, we're on 5. You need software. Number 5 is software. That can be some type of cloud-based app. That can be some type of mobile app. For y'all, man, give y'all some secret stuff. You can buy what's called a white label application. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay, so you can go to a JV Zoo and you can buy a product that's software based that you can give to your clients, right? And you say, oh, by the way, everybody who's a member, you get access to, let's just say, our text messaging system. We created our own text messaging system, but people who join certain programs of ours will give it to you as part of your membership. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
We have software. We have legitimate software. Now, we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce our software, but that doesn't mean you have to. You can find something cheap that just helps parents manage their kids or something. You might pay $75 for it. Number one place to get white label software that you can label as your own and sell it to your clients. Number one place, JV Zoo. JV Zoo.
Okay.
Number one place, JV Zoo. Look for stuff that's white label software. You can Google it too. If you Google white label software, there'll be all sorts of companies. You remember, oh, here's a video thing that they need. Oh, and you put that, man, got software. Ooh, it's a sticker. So even if I don't go to your membership board, even if I don't come to the event, there's some utilitarian service that I get from your software. Something that's useful. Like, well, even if I go to the event, I'm still using this. You get it? Okay. The next thing you need, last but not least, which is 6, you need integrity. That's just basically do what you say you're going to do.
Right.
Just do what you say you're going to do. If you do all of those things, you have all of the pillars of creating a sticky, membership-driven organization. They'll stay. Now, if you do that, your attrition rate will be no higher than 10 to 15%, but on average 5 to 8%. So you'll have an attrition rate of 5 to 8%. Okay, now, let me tell you why that's significant. Now, you might spend a lot of money early on marketing because you're trying to get to 100 members. Right. So whatever you got to do to get to 100 members, you break your neck to get to 100 members. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Right.
You break your neck to get to 100 members. But once you get to 100 members, a lot of things change for you. So now, here's what you can do. Now, you can lower your marketing budget because now, in your marketing, you only have to get 10% above your attrition rate. So you market now to be 10% above your attrition rate, okay? Now, what do I mean by 10% above my attrition rate? Let's just say on average, you lose 2 clients a month. So in your marketing, you try to produce 3 clients a month. So now you got to bring in 3 clients a month. Why? Because you got to replace the 2 that you lost, and you got to add an additional on so that you have smart growth. You ever hear what they talk about smart growth? Well, now the reason why you do smart growth is so that you don't outpace the resources of your company. So if you jump right from 100 and you went the next month to 350, you would break your business instantaneously because you would outpace the resources of your company. So now what you're doing is you're starting to move into smart growth. So that you're adding additional revenue, but you're not adding it so fast that you can't keep up with your clients. That's what happened with Tesla. You know what I mean? They were adding it so fast that they couldn't really keep up with the demand. So it happens to the best of us. It can happen to Elon Musk, a certified billionaire, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times over. It can certainly happen to you, right? So in other words, how do you do that? Well, now you market to be 10% above your attrition rate. 10% above your attrition rate. Because remember I told you about the money? The money is always about the metrics. The money is always in the metrics. You know what I mean? And so, you know, what gets measured gets managed. What gets measured gets managed. Put that there. What gets measured gets managed. What gets measured gets managed. Okay? Now that you're getting, remember what I told you that you gotta be farmer, capture, keep, and grow? That a farmer, everything he consumes, it grows first. And everything he consumes, it replaces and it replenishes. You can see you're running the farmer's model because you are replacing and replenishing that which you consume. You know what I mean? And you grew these people up. So my point is, you gotta always be able to replace and replenish that which you consume. And you gotta always be growing that crop. Okay? Now I'm gonna give you a couple of other notes, right? When you get your first 100 members, let me tell you why it's so significant. Listen, I want you to write down, this is the new opt-in. You know how they say this is the new 40, this is the new 50, this the new this. This is the new opt-in. This is now how you strategically qualify leads for your premium services. This is how you strategically qualify leads for your premium services. Because guess what? If they paid you $100, they'll pay you some more. So those people who come into your $100 products are the ones who really come into your more expensive products and services. But we ain't selling them no expensive just one-off product. We're selling them a more expensive membership. You get it? Mm-hmm. So in other words, this is the new opt-in. The first opt-in is just about getting the information. The second opt-in is finding out about who qualifies for your products and services. Most people don't have a qualifier in their process. That's why they don't make no money. They don't have a qualifier. They just trying to sell everybody everything. You get it? Mm-hmm. So that becomes your new qualifier. I want you to write this down. The journey of 1,000 members, right? The journey of 1,000 miles starts with $100. The real quote is the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with 100 members or $100. Correction. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with $100. Your first $100. Back in the days when you had a store, if you had a store, when you made your first dollar, you were fronting it. Mm-hmm. Well, that's because a dollar during those days and times, 30 and 40, was considered a significant investment. But give your kids $1 and you'll find out exactly how much it's worth. They'll be like, what's this? Right? I need a dub. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now we're not framing your first dollar, but I am interested in framing your first $100. Mm-hmm. Because the journey of 1,000 miles starts with $100. You get it? Right. And so basically what's got to happen is now we got to get you to your tribe of 100. A couple other notes that you need to know is that today's membership-driven organization, that brand is only providing 30 to 40% of the product or service that they provide. That means the greater portion of what they provide is created through relationships that they have. So they're not even providing the majority of their services. The services that they provide, 60 to 70% of it is being provided by the relationship. So if I go to the movie theater, right, I buy a movie ticket from, the theater itself. But basically, once I get to the concession stand, the majority of that other stuff, which is I got a relationship with Pepsi, so we only sell Pepsi Cola products. I got a relationship with Hershey, so we only sell Hershey products. The majority of the other services are provided by their relationships, not by their labor, not by. So in other words,
expert training. So we only provide the 30.
Your job is to provide. Yeah. So when you create your membership, what's name? Right. In other words, the rule of thumb here, principle, right? You can put this principle. You probably want to put this on your paper. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. Next person. If you don't know the how, know the who. You don't know the how, know the who. You don't know the how, know the who. The answer to who doesn't have to be you. You don't know the how, know the who. Who gonna train our youth speakers? Do y'all speaker train? No. You create a relationship with somebody who does and put it inside your membership. Right? You don't have to train the marketer. The answer to who don't have to be you. You don't know the how, know the who. Who does what you need? Use your relationship to create strategic value. I bought a new BMW. It has Sirius XM in it. That's through their relationship. It comes in the car. The radio came from Bose. It came in the car through their relationship. I bet you that they did not pay for that Bose radio what they charged me. And I know for a fact they wouldn't pay what I would have to pay if I went to Bose directly. Right? So they created a relationship. So remember I told you that one of Janelle's primary jobs is really going to be negotiations, sales, and basically creating new opportunities or relationships. Because those relationships are what allow you to say, hey, by the way, I need to do something for the kids. We can't afford to pay you that $700 a month that you normally get with us there. But how about you let all our kids in for $10 a month? And it's any of the kids, any parents, but okay, that sounds good, Ruben. Okay, I'll let them in for $10 a month. Thank you, Ruben, I really appreciate it. You charge me how much?
$100.
Right, just get $100, just get 100 members. Now you're gonna create a relationship where you got speaker training as part of that, and you're gonna pay like $5, $10 a month. Might get down to $5. It depends on what your negotiation skills are. Might get it for free, depending on how you negotiate. You know what I mean? Then you might say, oh, you know, they need sales training. You know what? Hey, Shay, what about your sales program? Can my friends be there? I give you $5 a month. Great. Okay. Trevor, you got that marketing training? Oh yeah, I give you $5 a month. Oh, what about boardroom on demand? Can my kids get boardroom on demand? Can my friends get $5 a month? All of a sudden, you spent out $20. You still got $80 left, right? And you done already created 5 services for your clients, right? Because what you have to realize is that part of your job as being CEOs is y'all gotta know how to generate relational capital. So it's one thing to create monetary capital, but you also have a responsibility to create relational capital. Relational capital. Relational capital, right? Being a CEO is not just about creating monetary capital, it's also about creating relational capital. Being a CEO is not just about creating monetary capital, it's also about creating relational capital. Okay? So, your tribe of 100, the number one reason why y'all here this week is really because y'all now gotta start moving in the direction of getting y'all first 100 members. And every member counts. See, the thing about it is focus on the member, not the money. You know what I mean? Money will cost you to miss the member. Get the member and you'll always have money. See, the one thing Amazon knew is if you put a book on Amazon, they say, look, we'll give you 70% of the money. We'll keep 30%. You can put it on our site. We will print the book for you. We'll even ship the book for you. And we'll do it all out of our 30%. You think you got the better end of the deal because you got the money. You got the money, but they got the member. You see what I'm from? You got the money, but they got the information. So you got to be a member gangster, right? You got to be a member gangster. You got to be a data gangster. You got to be a member gangster. You got to be a data gangster. You got to be a member gangster. You got to be a data gangster. Last note here. The person who controls the member controls the marketplace. The person who controls the member controls the marketplace. When Apple first launched the iPhone, they had to go to AT&T. The reason why they had to go to AT&T is because AT&T basically had the subscriber base. You get it? AT&T had the subscriber base. And because AT&T had the subscriber base, basically, even though Apple had the technology, they didn't have the members. So it's like, we got this great technology, we got the factories, we got the labor, we got the work, but AT&T had the what? They had the members. So basically, Apple, for their first couple of years in business, was beholden to AT&T. Because the person who controls the member controls the marketplace. So the reason why I want you to get the members is because if you got the members, you're never beholden to anybody. Now you can say no soup for you. No soup for you. So it's like, okay, if you come into Black CEO and you start talking that trash, okay, no soup for you. I got my own marketplace. I control the members, so I control the marketplace. Right. Control your own marketplace, and you don't have to listen to what somebody else is telling you what to do with your business. Right. Control your own marketplace. The person who controls the members controls the marketplace. The person who controls the members controls the marketplace. You get it? Yes. So this becomes your tribe of 100. Next, y'all gonna be going into y'all session with Trevor REC, and what you're gonna do is, I know it's like old habit. It's like old habit. There's another one. There's like part 2. There's another one called Trevor, and they both come at the same time. They're like, oh yeah, it was called Trevor REC, the key is Teresa. Yeah, same thing. And they Trevor. Yeah, Shay and Trevor. Right? So it's all the same. But at the end of the day, that tribe, building a tribe is the beginning. That's why we took you down to movement plus message plus methodology equals money. People who join movements are members. You don't have a member, you ain't got a marketplace. You ain't got a marketplace, you ain't got a distribution channel. Right? Tribe is about commitment to someone other than yourself, to something greater than yourself. And this becomes it starts to become that layer in that ground, we start to lay it on top. So now you're like, okay, I gotta get some members. But I don't have to get members off of everything I do. Anything that I don't want to do, I can also provide through relationships. Like, for example, you got kids that are preparing entrepreneurs. What places might give those kids a free ticket to an event that they have? Like, oh yeah, by the way, if you're a member of our website, you get a free ticket to this conference and this conference. All that is in, remember, the base guy is about a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So this becomes where y'all gotta move into. Remember I told y'all before, to win the day, it's gonna be in the mindset. It's not gonna be, if you get, listen, a drill is just a drill. Drills don't build houses. People who have the vision on how to use the drill build houses. Because you have to have a vision of what you're gonna do with that drill and what you're gonna do with these resources. Don't get caught up in the, ooh, I got ClickFunnels, ooh, I got active campaign, ooh, I got, that's all this stuff. It's what's the process, what's the vision, and when you gonna execute it. It's gonna come down to that in the end. And so remember, all successful entrepreneurs are really systempreneurs. Entrepreneurship is having the courage and the will to live out the big ideas of your life. Being a systempreneur is having the processes to execute the big ideas of your life. You gotta have the courage and the will, the systems and the processes to have success. If you don't have that, you are dead in the water before you even blink, right? And so, when y'all get into this next session, y'all gonna be with Nikisha for the next 2 hours. I'm gonna give y'all a 10-minute break, and then when y'all come back in, what you're gonna be able to do is you're gonna be going through how y'all, because y'all do a lot of broadcasts, a lot of webinars. So she's basically getting ready to show y'all how y'all can use our system to do better what you're doing. She's basically going to show y'all what y'all been doing wrong. And it's going to change exactly. You're getting ready to know how to get to your 100 members. Now, we're going to take it a little bit out of its usual order because it's still a natural fit to try to 100. I think that's more of a natural fit. And then I'll come back behind and do EPS. So what I will do is you guys are free for a 10-minute break. Nikisha, when you get ready, just hit the red dot here so it starts recording. And I'm going to hit